Breaking news, and this is a good one. You remember Quadri Lab, the 17-year-old teenager who jumped in front of Peter Obi's convoy at the build-up of the 2023 general elections, and he received several donations from Nigerians across the globe for that very famous act. And it was, of course, it happened unconsciously, and we just saw it and pictures were taken. The guy got donations. So area boys in his area, according to the report, started to harass him and ask for their share of the money. But because, again, 17-year-old boy, the family were poor, so they couldn't give to everybody anyways. So, but they promised that they were going to deal with him somehow. And eventually, sometime in January, the area boys picked him up while he was coming from work, and then after drilling him and all of that, harassing him, intimidating him, they took him to the police station where it was now inferred that he committed street fighting. So unfortunately, on the 26th of January, the guy appeared in court with 4 other adults, and then with the charge that he committed armed robbery with cutlasses, machete, and all of that. And it was shocking. The family were shocked because, of course, 17-year-old, what does he know? They said that the 4 other adults were his casemates, and they were going to court. So he has been in Kirikiri, and they also secured a court order to remand him at Kirikiri Medium Custodial Center, where he was from January till now. So one young lady, I think Ray of Hope Prison Outreach, a Hausa girl on Twitter, X, was doing her regular prison outreach, and we are going to talk about a few lessons we need to learn here. And then saw this guy, and then was shocked, and all of the details she could get, and then raised it on X and alerted Nigerians, and that was what Nigerians took it up. Inibe Effiong, a human rights activist and a lawyer, took it up personally and started to push for it. So Inibe did go to Kirikiri prison, where he met with him, and of course went on to see the mother, and all of the details were taken and alerted Nigerians. So the case came up. Today was supposed to be the end of this month, I think 28 or so, but after all of the things, Inibe writing to the Department of Public Prosecution, DPP, the Ministry of Justice, Lagos State, it now became it was now drawn forward, or closer for, and then the case came up at I think it was Apapa court today, a court in Apapa, and the presiding magistrate, His Honor A.O. Olorunfemi Mrs. Presided over the case, and she accepted that she got advice from the DPP that the case of armed robbery against Quadri was unsubstantiated, and for that should not be should be halted, and Quadri was now discharged and acquitted accordingly and was free. So that begs the question. So it means that all of these area boys in Lagos are working for the bigger picture of an agenda of a terrible system, a terrible ethnic-centric, tribalistic agenda. Of course, be aware that Quadri is not Igbo, he's Yoruba fully. So, but these guys speak one language, a language of hate and wickedness. And if they are tribal person, I do not believe in the agenda, they see you as an infidel, and they will do just anything to take you down. You see the threats that went on, the bullying, the oppression, and all of the things these guys have consistently put out. Obviously, these are cause for concerns. And so also you heard that the Bale, it was reported that the Bale, when the family went to meet with him after the area boys, very popular area boys, I think Inibe gave their names to being Lege, and I think it's not Lege man, and Baba Waris, and then they were very notorious area boys. But the Bale, instead of calling the boys to order and effecting and going to standing as an elder in the community, told the mother of the young man to go and buy cow and bring rice and come and cook so that they can appease the anger of the area boys. That's how bad. Then a police DPO there, the police inspector, the IPO on the matter, all of them ensured that Quadri was going to rot in jail, and then they vowed that they were going to deal with him as if they were working with the area boys. So you see, it's an institutionalized problem, and we cannot continue like this. Inibe also went on. I think I like Inibe's resolution on the matter. Demand that the Nigerian police should pay a sum of 100 million naira to our client, that is Quadri Lab, for compensation, public apology, and that they want the orderly room trial of the DPO and the police IPO, and that the DPO should even be transferred, because it's a very time. Imagine the police that is supposed to, no matter the political divide, no matter my sentiment and interest, the police is supposed to be the objective arm of government or organ of government that helps to ensure that I am safe. If the police cannot be conniving with terrible, notorious criminals like this, whose taste for wickedness is unquenchable, how do you expect us to continue to say we have a country? And thank God for, at least for once, the DPP, or Ministry of Justice, Lagos State, has stood for what is right and what is just, and Quadri is now free. Now, this is also going to encourage all of you that have vision for anything. See, this is one of the reasons why we must not stop talking. And I keep saying, some of you say you guys are disturbing, Nigeria has gone. No. Even though we agree that there's a terrible situation we are in, but we must continue to put our effort to see how we can get the country to be better. That's very important. So we must continue to talk. Then you see that there's a young lady that discovered this case was a prison outreach advocate. She goes to prison for outreach, whether to preach or to support. We don't know what she does at the moment. It means that at any point, whatever vision that you are being given, whether by God, whatever you are inspired by, please keep doing it. Keep doing it. You never can tell. So all of us, Daily File to me was in court with Inibe F. Young, Peter Obi got to hear because of somebody's vision. Somebody's vision. And so all of the things this lady has done in the past few years, and if this is what she has been able to achieve, she has done well. She has done well. This may just be it. So we must continue to keep our vision. Whether you are talking, whether you are supporting, whether you are encouraging, whether you are sponsoring, do not relent. Do not relent. Because, of course, society has become where it is because all of us are now evil. Evil tries when good may keep quiet. I appreciate what Inibe has done, but all of the things that everybody has contributed to this, and the things that will happen afterwards, would not have happened if that lady, because the boy has been in jail. I guess the plan was to send this boy to jail, and if by the next court hearing and all of these trump-up charges the pressure wasn't there by DPP to have intervened, and guess what, they even lied that the guy was 18 so that it will not raise eyebrow in the prosecution. They would have sent this guy to jail, and in 2027, this is this guy's story they will now bring up to label and cause hate against whoever candidate that is going to stand against the tribal agenda. This was the master plan. The master plan was to send this guy to jail, and by 2027, there's nothing you could do. He would have been sent to life imprisonment, to 2 years imprisonment. There's nothing you could do. Before you start to seek for pardon, it's all story. Thank God for this agenda. And you see, it's a trickle-down effect. It's a ladder. It's a build-up chain, like a pyramid of all of the wickedness of these people. The area boys now, MC more boys that are working, that are in the areas, all of them will move on into TRO. From there, they move on into political agberoism. So you know that. So this is the master plan. Guess what? These guys now, this aim has not been achieved. They will continue to thrive. And I pray that good Nigerians should reach out to this family as much as we can. I don't mind if it's possible to also get family so that we can put the number. The family needs to relocate from that place as much as possible. They don't need to leave Lagos. There are other places. They need to move to an area where they are not known, because with this that they have been defeated, they will never end, I'm sure, because you understand how terrible it is. Again, let's keep talking. Let's keep putting our voice, and no matter how bad things are, let us keep talking. We can only do little, but let's keep doing the little. One day, we'll gather all of this little together, and they'll be able to make a force, and it will happen. Catch another time. Bye for now.